So I have a date tonight, first one in a while, so a little bit nervous. She's over a decade younger than me, and she knows Kung Fu. So two standing rules this evening. Greg, number one, be charming. Number two, try not to piss her off.
Okay, so obviously was really ambitious with the TheSiegster Daily things. I had all this stuff going on in my head about what I was going to do. I have a digital camera full of videos, some of it very scenic, some of it very witty, just sitting there. And then I think to myself, oh my gosh, I got to sit in the basement in the middle of the summer and edit this stuff together and put it to music to make it compelling and entertaining? Well, as much as I thought that would hold me accountable, it really doesn't. It puts a big old damper on my summer. So I want to be honest. This doesn't mean I'm not going to do like another TheSiegster Daily or another Goya video, another day in the life or week in the life of the TheSiegster, because sometimes, whenever I really released one of those without forcing myself to do it, it is like this creative outlet. It's like I just needed to do it at that point. And those are some of my best videos. Not the ones that are, I did one last week and I'm doing one this week. It's the one that I just kind of drop in there every now and then, the 85-pound loss video or any of those types of things. So anyway, I did want to make a video because I have been very disappointed in myself over the last week, ever since after the Fitbit challenge. Obviously, a little bit of time has gone by since we've talked. As you notice, there's a little bit more facial hair on my face. It's been a while since I've rocked this look. Girls, what do you think? Mom, you better like it. I don't know. But I just wanted to talk about after the Fitbit challenge. A bunch of things have happened, and I don't know what it is, but I've been having these ridiculous cravings that I've succumbed to. It could be the fact that that Fitbit challenge took a lot out of me emotionally. It could be the fact that I had 3 days off after that, including Father's Day. It could be the fact that I had some family tragedy going on that is causing me to to go to Arizona next week, which is going to be a whole interesting thing, because I know we're going to be going out to a lot of Mexican restaurants and things like that when I'm out there. But much is going on. I don't know if it had to do with the very, very radical change in eating that I've been doing, going from low carb, and I very slowly and methodically and deliberately moved it to a moderate carb, and then all of a sudden I got a NutriBullet and I went, I'm going to high carb, high fruit, and as we know, my body has made many, many changes throughout that. But for the last couple weeks, ever since the Fitbit challenge, I've had these ridiculous cravings for hamburgers. And I'm not talking about your regular run-of-the-mill, I'm going to have some McDonald's or Red Robin or some kind of franchise turd hamburger. I'm talking about, you people who've ever been in Milwaukee, know Milwaukee, live in Milwaukee, a Cap's hamburger. Or Oakland Euros, and I know they have great Euros, but they have a darn good hamburger too, and I was craving all these things, and I was succumbing to them. So on top of the Mexican I'm probably going to have next week, I've been having hamburgers and french fries galore this week, which is bizarre. Don't get me wrong, I've been eating well all day long, except for dinner where I've had the hamburgers. So I think I've been within my calories. I have no idea what I weigh. But I look at myself in the camera, and I don't think I may have gained weight. I don't know. I look and I say, hey, you're still looking darn good. The problem is I don't feel good. And I realize that, having, some food that is not within your eating regimen every now and again is perfectly fine. But, I mean, when I've been having it all the time over the last 2 weeks, sometimes I feel sluggish. Sometimes I have less energy than usual. I love to tackle problems, and no matter what my eating plan or however I've eaten, the stage of my body, I want to tackle problems. But when I've been eating healthy, when I've been eating a lot of the right fruits and been getting the right nutrients, it's like attacking problems are so much easier. I really want to start a new attitude amongst the community, and it needs to be less about weight loss and more about overall health, and not how little you eat. It's the quality of what you eat, and not how much you weigh. It's how you feel, because, like I said, I look at myself here and I say, wow, I still look great. I don't think I've gained anything. I haven't weighed myself, so I don't know. Maybe I have, but that's irrelevant. It's how I feel right now. It's how I attack my problems. It's how my career is. It's how when I deal with people and interact with people, how do I feel? That's important. And those are some of these wonderful lessons that I've learned. So, although the last couple of weeks have not been the greatest, and I'm not the happiest with who I am, I still pride myself that with every situation I learn something new. And not that this is groundbreaking stuff, but it brings it to the forefront of my mind, if you know what I mean. So again, some interesting stuff has happened with my family. I haven't seen my dad for 10 years. I haven't talked to him for a year. I have the unique opportunity to reconnect with him. Due to a family loss, I'm traveling to Arizona next week, and we're going to be together all the way until next Sunday. We're probably going to be doing some hiking. We've been talking about that. We're going to head out to the Grand Canyon. That's all great. I'm sure I'm going to be eating Mexican food and all that stuff. But with my mindset right now, I know it's going to be okay because I'm going to make good choices, and because, like I said, it's all about how I feel and how I tackle my day, and that's amazing in itself. And when I look back, I say, hey, yeah, these last 2 weeks have been a train wreck when it comes to the cravings, because I always pride myself on not giving into them, but it was a learning experience. Every day is a learning experience. We spend so much time trying to think of the A to the B to the C, but sometimes it's just the feeling, the looking back. I always say it, don't dwell on the past. Learn from it.